and newly appointed Alpine ambassador, Zinedine Zidane.
Je suis ravi d'être ici.
I'm very happy to be here today
Super soirée.
and to spend a great evening with you. I've seen great things and I'm ever so happy to be part of this team, to be part of the Alpine team, to be with you tonight.
English is very bad.
Français, c'est parfait. Oui.
Okay.
We're really happy to have you also with us tonight. On est très heureux de t'avoir avec nous.
Tonight we are ever so happy to have you with us.
First of all, pourquoi Alpine? Why Alpine? How did you meet the Alpine racing team?
Alors pourquoi c'est toujours une rencontre qui déclenche.
It's always a meeting that is starting something, and I know that I had the opportunity to meet Laurent with David and the whole team, the Alpine team, for a Grand Prix, and I think we had a good exchange, we shared everything together, and I think Alpine and Laurent had a project to give the opportunity to young people to have fair opportunities for all the young talents. And the project, I was very interested in this project, and I said, why not see us again? And we are talking about it tonight, and we are all together here tonight. There are quite a lot of reasons why Zinedine must be working with Alpine, because it's obvious, but I would be able to say his human values of Zinedine, which are unbelievable. I would be able to quote his passion for car on top of that, and I would be able to quote his obsession to win, his willing to win, to have permanent victories as an athlete, and also, but the major factor that is important is the desire, the conviction, the intimate conviction to share the opportunities for everybody. For an example which is very important, and that's not the only one, but also to give to everybody, whatever their backgrounds, whatever their gender, to give them whatever their pedigree, for them to have the same opportunities, the same fairness, and to give room to the real, genuine talent for them to work. Because for us, effectively, for Zinedine incarnates all of that. He incarnates as well the determination, the hard work for it, because it's incredible, because Zinedine is unbelievable. I'm a fan of him. But Zizou, as we say in French, Zizou had a lot of hard work, and that is very important, because that's what we want. We want for everybody in Alpine to be inspired. You can decide not to believe myself in that when we are really engaged, involved into it, but you cannot doubt about a champion. Zinedine, we know that you are much far from the highlights, from the spotlight. How do you see your role, in fact? Yes, but from time to time, it's also a little bit nice to be under the spotlight and to start with that, and the fact to talk about it with Laurent. All of that, effectively, it's nice to put back some spotlight onto some interesting things, and Laurent explained it very well, because for me, I'm waiting to be able to be doing some hard work about it, to have some beautiful exchanging with all these young talents, and also to share my experience, to pass on my experience, because it's something which is very valuable. And what is interesting for me in that is that at the time when I was a child, I had the opportunity, I was given the opportunity, and that was speaking to me really it meant a lot for me because for today, in that sport, mechanical sport, Formula One, we can say, yes, maybe we are going to be able to give the opportunities to younger talent to be an engineer, to be a mechanic, and that is very interesting. And also to be able to have nice exchanges with the whole team. And I'm interested in that. And it's really something to put people to be working hard to see what we can do together and to pass on my experience in that.
Je sais pas s'il y a une traduction.
Je sais pas.
I haven't got a clue if there's a translation.
Those of you that don't speak French, I'm sorry about that. Well, I mean, yeah, Zinedine is it's an incredible addition. Like, I don't even want to call it an addition to the team. It's like an improvement of the team. Zinedine, il va nous apporter en tant qu'ambassadeur.
Zinedine as an ambassador is going to bring us a lot more than what we can imagine about it, because effectively he's going to mix his passion for cars, his true values, in order to help us to think about it, to ponder as a company, because we need to think about that. And he's actively involved for the green transition in the car for the cars. He's going to bring that to us because effectively he has that sensitivity about it. And he saw the Alpine internet, the Alpine batteries, for example, A110, the Alpine electric model, because it's the first ever
Non payant de notre Alpine.
paying guest, if I might say so, to do so. And it's very important for us because it means that he's sensitive to what is touching everybody in the sport industry, because it's very important to have someone who's moving the lines further. And after Zinedine as well is going to help us on different other topics to push our values higher in order to help us not rest on our laurels, but to say, yes, we've done the program, but Zizou is going to push us further because he's always been trying to work harder and harder during his career, and we're going to be engaged for all the equal opportunity projects, the Race Her, the mechanic competition as well, which is going to promote for the young talents, the best of the best, for the people who are currently at school, for them to try to have the opportunities to enter the F1 world, which is a very closed world, and for the people to have their talent. It is going to be open to them. With Zizou, with Zinedine, is going to help us. It's unbelievable because it's got multiple facets, multiple dimensions. It's so exciting. It's wonderful.
C'est très enthousiasmant, c'est vraiment...
It's very enthusiastic. It's very exciting, effectively. It's a project that I was saying because I want to have an exchange, and that's what I wanted to do with Pierre and Esteban, because
c'est toujours...
it's always something...
enthousiasmant
super exciting, very thrilling to share things together, because we are talking about F1 and food because it's the same thing, but we're talking about passion, all these things.
On aura plein de choses à se...
We were going to have a lot to say to each other. And I think, yes, I'm eager to get started, to have that experience.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci.
Thank you very much.
Zinedine Zidane. What a pleasure, what an honour to have you here today. Thank you so much. And thank you, Laurent. Thank you, Claire. Thank you so much.
Merci.